Yo, what's up, family? How y'all doing, man? It's your boy, Mr. Transaction Engineer, baby. Let me just tell you something right now. The best real estate entrepreneur in the world. The best. The best. We alive. Thank you for coming to my channel. My name's Mr. Transaction Engineer, baby. Been buying and selling real estate for the past 18 years. Since 2004. Guess what? I still love it today, baby. Hey, real estate has set me financially free, taking me to the next level, to the upper room. Man, so I'm getting calls, man. I'm getting calls from other real estate entrepreneurs. The wholesaling is slowing up for them. The rehabbing, people still rehabbing. People still are going to buy, but it's going to slow down a little bit. I promise you, this look like 2007, man. I started in 2004. This looks like 2007. Man, everything was good, man. 2000, that's up through the 2002, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, through the roof. Keep in mind, real estate goes through a cycle every 15 to 20 years. So don't listen to these people out here saying, man, the market's not going to crash. They don't know nothing, man. They don't know nothing. Give me a thumbs up if you feel me. I've been in this market when it was up, when it was down, and back up, and then it's going back down. Not every market is going to be affected. Let's keep it 1,000. But a lot will. You want to be in the areas where the problems are. As transaction engineers, as real estate transaction engineers, our job is to fix the problems. The more problems we fix, the more money we make. Just call yourself Captain Save a House. You got to go save the day, baby. We got to find the problems, the motivated seller list, or the list, people that got problems that you got to fix. And you can't be one-track minded thinking about just wholesaling. I'm going to tell you how I got messed up back in 2007. I only had about 3 subject-to properties, right? 3 subject-to properties. And I was wholesaling, man. Just wholesaling. Wholesaling is addicting, man. So I learned about 5 strategies when I first started 18 years ago. But I fell in love with wholesaling, man. I was wholesaling like crazy. And I had a friend. He learned all the strategies too. But he wasn't wholesaling. That joker was buying these subject twos, man. He was buying property subject to the existing mortgage and the liens. I'm smarter than him. I'm like, yeah, he don't know nothing, man. I'm making all this money wholesale. That guy don't know nothing. He like, man, you got to hold some. You got to hold some. I didn't want to listen to him. So the market was up, wholesaling like crazy. The market started to slow down like it's doing now. Investors start buying. It just slowed down. The market started slowing down, and then it started to go down. It started to decline in 2008. And I realized then, cash flow is king, baby. You don't have that cash flow built up right now, you're going to be in trouble, man. Especially if it start going down in your area. You're going to be in trouble if you only know how to wholesale. If you're a transaction engineer, you can wholesale, owner finance, subject to. I'm going to keep them coming, baby. Short sale, lease purchase. Lease option, I'm sorry. That's 5, right? Option, that's 6. Wholesale lease option, that's 7. I think I'm missing one more. Anything pertaining to residential real estate, we buy commercial too, and land. Anything to this residential, baby, we got it on lock. On lock. You visiting us, please go to our website, mrtransactionengineer.com. Learn how to do real estate more than one way, man. If you only know how to do real estate one way, you're going to be done. I survived this thing 18 years. I got checks for every year that they say the market was bad and people weren't making money. I was crushing it. We was killing it. Wholesaling short sales to these hedge funds, making big money. Hedge funds still buying up a lot of properties now. When the market crash, man, they're going to be buying up everything. That's just how it go. They predicting they're going to own a lot of, the majority of houses, man. I just hope it doesn't happen, man. Y'all hold on to your properties, man. Hold on to them. And go out there and buy some more, subject to a creative financing deals. Because the hedge fund, they buying the houses up by the boatload, man. We sold a lot of them to, what these guys' name? I can't think of the name off top, but when the market crashed, I did some research. They bought about 70,000 properties. When the market crashed and the people trying to run everybody off, look, y'all, don't listen to the news. When they start talking crazy about when the foreclosures do go up, oh, God, foreclosures at an all-time high. Oh, my God, the worst time to buy. Oh, I don't buy nothing. Do not listen to them. It's the best time to buy, especially when the market go all the way down. You want to buy and hold. You want to buy and hold now because right now rent is at an all-time high. So if you buy some of these property subject to the existing mortgage or with owner financing, you put them in your portfolio, you winning, baby. It's all about that cash flow. If I could tell you anything in this business, get your cash flow, baby. That residual income. That's the main focus. You flip some, but you want to hold more than you flip. Okay? Give me a thumbs up if you feel me. You flip some, but you want to hold more than you sell. And you're going to thank me later, man. 10 years down the line, 15 years down the line. Like, man, Mr. Transaction told me, man, now I'm just selling this house. I don't owe no money on it. I just walked away with $300,000. I just walked away with $250,000 that I probably got for $10,000 down, catching up back payments, or $15,000 catching up back payments. Man, you could change your life with this creative financing. Our subject to masterclass, guys, on the 16th, August 16th. Come to our subject to masterclass. It's a 5-week class where we show you how to buy houses creatively with little to no money. I was taught that 18 years ago, how to buy with little to no money, and I still teach that. But you got to invest into your marketing. You got to market. You got to pick up the phone when you market. Don't send out the marketing and don't pick up the phone and then say, well, I don't have any deals. Are you picking up the phone? Do you have a dedicated phone line that when it goes off, you automatically pick it up? Hello? You got to ask yourself that. And if you don't, you got to get serious about your success. All it takes is a couple deals. First, all it takes is one deal to change your life. But we got to get over that mindset, man. Listen to people who haven't even done any deals with that negative energy. Man, you ain't going to do this. You ain't going to do that. Man, you don't know what I'm going to do. You're not going to do it. But I'm going to change my life. That's what you got to tell them. You got to invest in yourself, baby. I got over 200 grand in my real estate education, marketing, mentors after mentors after mentors. And I'm excited. I'm looking for another big group I can join and spend, network in, because the network is what they say is your net worth. It's a lot about who you know too. But man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Got these funnels, these sales funnels get ready to go, y'all. With the subject to creative financing, guys. We got people in that subject to masterclass changing their life. I'm gonna put the link in once I leave, once I sign off, for y'all to sign up. Look at the last video with my boy Maurice. Shout out to Maurice. He's in the subjectto masterclass. He only invests $1,000 into himself. $1,000 into himself. We got a potential deal that could make him $400,000. Now everybody's not gonna do that. Don't call me and say, man, I ain't make 400. I made 100. I made 50. We got students that make all type of different money. But he got a potential to make 400,000. So look at that video with Maurice. Shout out to Maurice, baby. Hey, we got it going on, baby. Subjectto master class. Learn how to do this. It comes with a free online course. Well, it's not a free course, but it comes with the master class. Boss you up. If you already bought the course and you haven't been in the master class, please email me at info@mrtransactionengineer.com. info@mrtransactionengineer.com. We're going to take care of you. We got to get you back going. We got people in there changing their lives. And I need you in the master class because some people need that push. But we got people in the master class putting properties under contract within 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks. So it's up to you, and it's up to that mindset right here. You got to change that mindset. If you don't change that mindset, nothing will happen. I promise you that. Nothing will happen. And you got to invest in yourself. You got to invest in yourself, man. You start building that portfolio. If you only wholesaling, guess what? Man, that wholesaling is already slowing down. I got student and other investors calling me now. The wholesaling is slowing down. But you got to have more than one way to do real estate, man. You got to have multiple income streams within this business. If you know how to do term deals, make deals out of no deals, do short sales, because when it goes all the way down, and right now, it's going to be short sales. That's how we thrived through the market when it crashed back in 2000 and... What year is that? 2008, 9, 10. When it crashed, we done over 300 short sales, man. 300 short sales. Hey, we had a great time. Made a lot of money. But a lot of investors went out of business because they didn't know how to transition. They were stuck in one way of doing real estate. I thank God when I went to my first training, I learned 5 ways to buy a property. I learned all these creative strategies. My mouth a little dry. All these creative strategies blew my mind. Drink plenty of water, baby. Stay hydrated. Alkaline water. You can go to Whole Foods and get it by the gallon for 99 cents. Alkaline water. Do you some research. There's some good water. Back to the money. Hey. Excuse me, guys. Any question, put in the chat. I'm about to sign off, y'all, in about 2 minutes. About 2 minutes. Any question, put in the chat pertaining to anything with real estate. But the market is changing, man. It's changing. It's going down. That's what it's supposed to do, y'all. I need you to also look at Bloomberg News Channel. Stop looking at all the other crazy news stuff. Well, look, to each his own. My mentor told me, Ed, if it's something important, you'll find out about it. So why feed yourself with all that negative stuff every day? And he's right. Stay on a positive vibration and good things continue to happen. Even when bad stuff comes, when you're such in a good spirit and a good vibration, it can't even affect you. You look at it like water off a turtle, baby. Turtle back. You just wipe it off, baby. Get off, man. Get off, man. Let me answer some questions, man. I gotta go. I go live 95% of the time, y'all. Because I'm busy. I'm doing the business. I got other businesses. Real estate blessed me to start other businesses. So I do a lot of things. So editing a video or having it edited is the last thing I want to do. So we're live the majority of the time. Straight raw, baby. Straight raw, no, what it say, straight lace, no chase, baby. Brian Keith, what's up, bro? How you doing out there? I always wanted to learn about subject too, but was intimidated by the process. Man, it's easy. Who is that? Let me see what your name. Pink Dreamer. Look at some of my videos. We got student crushing it. Crushing it. We're gonna show you from start to finish the paperwork, the scripts. This all come with the course too and the masterclass. It's originally $2,000, but I'm gonna put the link in there where you get it 50% off. It'd be $9.97, or if you need payment arrangements, we can set that up for you. But guys, this one strategy will change your life. One strategy. This is my first deal. And guess what? The person don't have to be behind on their payments. They don't have to be behind on their mortgage. My first deal, my mentor closed it on the stage in front of me. Shout out to my boy Ron, my mentor back then. Closed my first subject-to on the stage. Back then we had fax machines. Don't laugh at me now. Back in 2004. Had fax machine, but I quit my job, man. Listen, I had 3 kids, driving the freaking forklift for about $11 and 50 cents an hour, man. Glory to God. Thank you, God. Man, $11.50 an hour, driving the forklift. My mom invested the $5,000 into me to go to the seminar. They wouldn't even let me go. My job wouldn't let me go. So I had to quit my job to go to this seminar in Washington, D.C. to learn about real estate, something I really didn't know about, but I just know it was life-changing. I seen some infomercials at nighttime, and I just knew I needed to change. I knew, they say insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. If you don't learn new information, if you don't take action with the new information you learn, then it's not going to do anything. You just learn some information. But if you get the information and take the action and act in spite of fear, then your life will change. And I was scared, man. I didn't know. But I knew I wanted to change my life. I just had to change. I know I couldn't keep driving the forklift. And I would have went crazy. That money was nothing with 3 kids. So I went to my first seminar, and I was so hungry, I brought deals with me. Brought some deals with me. My mentor closed my first subject-to on stage. The lady had 2 properties. She just got married. She worked for the IRS too. Shout out to Selena if you ever see this. She worked for the IRS. She only wanted $2,000. Gave her $2,000. I took it over subject to the existing mortgage. Her payments were current. Took over the property. I got $5,000 down. Her monthly payments were like $850. I was renting it out for $1,200 a month, and then cashed out on the back end like 2 years later, $30,000. So I got paid 3 ways out of one property. And the thing about it, you can do this anywhere, in any state. Now in Texas, you got to do seller financing, I think. Seller financing for my Texas people out there. But we got students all over, man, all over the U.S. kicking butt. Shout out to Brandon and Rhonda. God bless y'all, man. Some of our top students, they retired. Well, they didn't retire from working, but they retired from their jobs. They do real estate full time to get a chance to spend time with their family. And you can do this from anywhere. That's one thing that's such a blessing. Not only the money is good in real estate, but the freedom, y'all. The freedom. And then once you get this creative stuff down pat, you can live in whatever house you can afford to stay in. Ain't nobody checking your credit. Nobody asks for W-2s and all that crap. Come on, it's the best time to do it now. They said the best time was 10 years ago. The other best time is today. Let me answer some more questions. I'm sorry. Man, I ride out on here, especially about real estate. I be talking all night. Okay, so Pink Dreamer. Reach out to our family. Follow me on all channels. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Mr. Transaction Engineer. Go to our website, mrtransactionengineer.com. We got a lot of stuff on there. I'm going to put the link in here, guys, later on tonight for the discount. The masterclass start August 16th. Do me a favor. If you're not going to do anything, Don't waste your time, baby. Don't waste your time. I don't have time to waste. I like to deal with people that like to take action. Because when you win, I win, we win. And you able to make it a win-win situation for a seller that needs you. There's some sellers out there right now that need you. Not all sellers are going to sell subject to, but the ones that do, man, they're happy that you came. You don't have to make a person sell subject to. Either they want to or not. They want to or not, and you don't want to be in a business where you're trying to pressure somebody to sell you their house. We only want to work with the people that want to work with us. Okay? Only the people that want to work with us. Elevated realty. Do you need heavy cash for short sale? Well, short sale, once you get a short sale done, you got 30 days to pay that first mortgage off. 30 days. Now, depends on the bank. Depends on the bank. You may be able to do a double closing. But I know we slowed down with the short sale business because they were putting stipulations in the letter that said, once we give you this approval, for example, house worth $200,000. You get the house down to $100,000 on the short sale. And for those of you who don't know what a short sale is, you're just negotiating with the bank to take a lesser payoff. So if the property worth $200,000, you tell the bank it's worth $100,000. It's a good process. You got to go through the BPO agent and appraiser and all that stuff. So if they say, cool, we'll take $100,000, they'll give you what's called an approval letter saying that you got 30 days to buy this property. Now, and it's best to close within that 30 days because sometimes it's hard to get an extension. So they say you got 30 days. But what they start doing, which made us slow down, they said once you buy the property, you got to hold it for 90 days. So they try to slow down the flipping because as soon as we got those approval letters, man, woo, we were flipping them like this. Flipping them like this. As soon as we got it, we had 30 days to close. We would do a double closing, get our check, 20, 30, 40 grand, depends on what size house we were dealing with, and we was out. So, it's just like wholesaling. Everybody got wind of the short sales. Then the bank start putting all the stipulations in there. But not every bank have that stipulation. But the big ones like Chase and Bank of America, most of them do. The little small banks, some of them still don't have that stipulation. So you could do a simultaneous closing or double closing. But you got to have the money. You got to pay that off when you're doing a short sale. We just took a subject-to that had about 3 liens and took over the first subject-to and short sale the other 2 liens. So you can get creative with your real estate when you know what you're doing. Let me see if we got any more messages. Brian Keefe said he is out in North Virginia door knocking. Make sure you dress professional, Brian Keefe. Have you some business cards, digital business cards, and a hard copy. You can go on your phone and look up an app, digital business cards. Just like a business card, you can add your logo and all that stuff. You meet with a homeowner, you can send it right over to the phone. That way you got their number also. Jay Hills, what's up? When will you and Chris Haskin work together again? The message was real with 2 powerhouses. Man, I got to holler at my boy Chris. I haven't talked to Chris in a long time. My boy Chris, love you, baby. Man, Chris out there working, man. He grinding, building new constructions and all that stuff. We all grinding, man. We got to hook up, me and Chris, my brother Chris. Y'all go check out my brother Chris Haskins. That's my brother also out of Virginia. He doing big things out there. Signing off, man. God bless y'all. Keep growing. Keep going. Keep growing. Keep going. Never give up. Never quit. And don't let none of the haters tell you what you can't do. You can do anything you want to, but you got to believe it. Got to believe it. You got to start making up excuses. And you got to push yourself to perform. It's not easy. But I promise you, it's going to be worth it, man. It's going to be worth it. Even if you buy you 1 or 2 houses a year, just make that a goal. You don't have to come out here like some people say they do 10 houses a month and all of that stuff, do one. Get that down pat. Then buy as you go. Buy 2 houses a year, 3 houses a year. Don't take that much money to do these creative financing deals. You just got to ask the right questions. The right questions, and you'll just be amazed, man. You'll be amazed. And now that these sellers can't sell these properties by the interest rate going up higher, they're going to be more motivated to do creative financing. They're going to be more motivated to do lease purchase, lease option deals. All right, God bless y'all, man. See you at the top. Keep growing and going. Stay positive. And hey, listen to some positive stuff, man. Mindset stuff. Bob Proctor, Earl Nightingale, Miles Malone. What's my boy? Reverend Knight, Joseph Murphy. We got to boss ourselves up, baby, and keep growing, keep going.